WWE NXT UK results. Update on Walter vs Dragunov's match. 2 title defenses among others. While heaping praise on Ilja Dragunov, Triple H termed him as an enigma and one of the hardest working men in wrestling. Thursday's show opened with a graphic dedicated to the late, great, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. The COO and founder of NXT, Triple H then announced that on next week's show, Walter will defend his NXT UK Championship on the line in a highly anticipated rematch against Ilja Dragunov. He had earlier praised Walter for being the longest reigning champion of the modern era, who defended his championship on both continents. While heaping praise on Dragunov, the legendary wrestler termed him as an enigma and one of the hardest working men in wrestling. Walter and Ilja Dragunov contract signing. After a break, the champion and his challenger sat at a table in the ring with Sid Scala to sign the contracts for their epic match next week. Both superstars hyped about each other's prowess and how they plan to go about for the upcoming clash. However, tensions rose when Dragunov said he would break Walter and promised that he would walk out with the NXT UK title or wouldn't walk out at all, while the defending champion laughed it off and dared him to something then and there. Here we take a look at the highlights from Thursday night's action. Teoman and Rowan Raja vs Ashton Smith and Oliver Carter. The duo of Teoman and Raja absorbed an early onslaught and then went on to claim victory when the latter planted Carter face first into the canvas, setting up the former to lock his opponent in a cross-face for a tap-out win. NXT UK Women's Championship. Meiko Satomura vs Amale. Satomura fighting in her first championship defense since unseating Kaylee Ray faced some fierce challenge initially from Amale. Both women traded big moves until the champion hit a handspring knee drop to the back of Amale's neck. She followed it with a scorpion rising for the pin and retained her title. NXT UK Heritage Cup Championship. Tyler Bate with Trent Seven beat Mark Coffey, with Wolfgang Tyler Bate clashed in a 5-round match to retain ownership of the Heritage Cup Championship. The first round between the duo ended in a no result, before claiming a 1-0 lead with a crafty roll-up midway in round 2. However, Coffey struck back in the following round by clobbering the champion with a forearm for a pin to level the score at 1-1. Despite big moves and strikes from both the competitors, round 4 went scoreless. In the final round, Bate finished it in less than a minute after he landed Tyler Driver, 97 for the pinfall victory.